Dang. You see the piano in the back?
Welcome again to Family Matters Sports Edition. I'm Eric. Welcome back to Dallas Zeke with my brother above 500 Rob, my nephew Tyrell, my other nephew Juwan, and definitely not in the basement, my son EJ. What's going on, guys?
What up, fellas?
What's up?
Ready for week 4?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to go above 6-10. I'm ready to go above 6-10.
The Strays early.
Shots fired. Dang. We ain't even get a minute into the segment.
We don't get no minutes. And shout out to everybody that's positive overall. You know, so somebody's negative. We won't say no names though.
Whoa. Hey.
You fully loaded today, huh?
Yo.
Yep. I mean, my team won last week. I'm feeling good. That's probably the only win we're gonna get.
Hey, I hope he comes out on top, because if he's in the basement, you ain't gonna never let him hear the end of that.
If I'm in the basement, I'm not joining.
Let's start off with the 9:30 game. Atlanta. 9:30.
Oh yeah, London.
Jacksonville. Cuzzo got Jacksonville, Juwan.
I like Jacksonville here to bounce back. It was a disappointing loss last week they playing against the Falcons team who was 2-1 coming off a loss too. But I don't think the Falcons record shows the character of their team. I think they really could be like a 6-10 team. They just got off to a good start. So I definitely like Jacksonville and Trevor Lawrence to bounce back in this game right here.
6-10 sound familiar.
6-10. I hear that word.
Yeah, that sound real familiar, Dad. I know.
I'm going with Jacksonville too. Give me Jacksonville.
I got Jacksonville also.
Also, you going with us this year? You don't want to be negative? Yeah, give me Jacksonville. Give me sunshine.
For sure, I'll round out the sweep as well. Jacksonville.
Ooh, Miami and Buffalo. I go first. Give me the 70-piece. Ain't gonna be 70-piece this time, but I'm going with Miami. They rolling, they playing good. Yeah. Give me Miami. And Buffalo, it's not snowing, so I would say Buffalo, but give me Miami.
Yeah,
I'm picking Miami also, and they got Waddle coming back, so that's gonna be a better addition to the offense.
I think the Dolphins should have saved some of them points they scored last week for this week, because the points is going to be hard to come by against a good Bills defense. I think the Bills are going to step up to the challenge. They lost a big game to the Jets. They cannot afford to lose another game in the division like that, because they'll be fall back behind. So I think the Bills step up to the plate. They show the team that they're supposed to be, and they come out and get a big win against a Dolphins team that's flying high right now. I like the Bills in this one.
I'm gonna go with the man that's starting and is undefeated in every start he started. And give me Tua Tagovailoa. Yeah, I botched it.
Definitely butchered that man's name. What did Sean get?
Oh, Sean, let me see. What Sean pick? Cuzzo picked Miami.
Oh, okay. All right.
All good streams must come to an end, nephew. Remember that.
No, very true.
Yeah,
that's.
I hear you.
Once we get to my team, it's definitely a similar thought. But I'm a ride with you, Uncle Rob, on the Buffalo train. I feel like Josh Allen shows us who he can be. Definitely up against the challenge with the Miami defense, but no Jalen Ramsey back yet. I feel like he can pull something out of his hat. Be on the lookout for him running the ball more, late in the game, just to give him that other option of him using his legs.
Question, hold on, let me check that. Is Xavier Howard out too?
Yeah. So next game, and I don't know where we're gonna go with this one. Denver at Chicago.
Can it be a tie?
I think they could have even on
They
the
definitely
spread,
could
right?
tie.
Nah, the spread they have, the spread is Broncos winning by 3.5.
Cuzzo got Denver. Cuzzo picked Denver. You know he's gonna be a homer. I'm going with Chicago. Give me Chicago. Give me Chicago. Ooh. Chicken in the car won't go.
I'm gonna pick Denver. I'm gonna pick Denver for their first win.
Hey, who's the worst quarterback this year?
That's a great question. But no, I'm gonna go with that guy. We're gonna let Russ cook one more time. Hopefully, he brings the Commanders Russ and not the Miami Russ that we all saw last week. And hopefully, this offense can get online and get a first dub.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Russell Wilson. I'm gonna go with Russell Wilson.
Some of me want to say the Broncos because after giving up 70, I think they're gonna have some type of pride. But then another part of me want to say the Bears come out and perform at home after the rough week that they just had because they already hit rock bottom. So, there's only up from here. I think Fields come out and shows the Fields that he can be running and passing the ball. So I'm going to go with the Bears in this one with the upset at home to get their first win on 0-3 teams. The battle of the 0-3s. I like Chicago. Get that dub.
Baltimore at Cleveland. Cuzzo got Baltimore.
Cleveland.
I got the Ravens.
They let me down too many times. Give me Cleveland.
I'm gonna go with Cleveland, and only reason I won't go with Baltimore is the health of that Baltimore defense. I feel like too many people are out, and as many points as they can put up, Lamar still has to go through the NBA player playing defensive line in Myles Garrett. So we'll see what type of move he pulls out of his hat this week. It gets to the quarterback.
Yeah, he might just got hit him with the helmet.
This game is going to be about defense. I mean, this is the old backyard brawl right here. Did you see the play? Speaking of Myles Garrett, when he moved from side to side and they had two players assigned to block him where he goes, you got to have two to block Myles Garrett. The guy is a great defensive player. But with all that said, I think Baltimore comes back off a big loss and get this win right here, go into Cleveland and get a big win. I expect Lamar to do Lamar things, running and passing. So I like Baltimore to get a win here. And it might be a 12-9 game. It's gonna be like I said, a backyard brawl.
I put 13-10 Baltimore.
That sounds more like it. 13-10.
12-9 is the same thing. It's 1 point.
Nah. So what Tyra was saying, somebody got to score a touchdown. We're not doing 4 to 3 field goals.
I may explain it more. Thank you. Definitely not in the basement.
No problem. I ain't gonna lie, I might be in the basement.
Cincinnati at Tennessee. Give me Cincinnati.
Yeah, give me Cincinnati. Ryan Tannehill sucks. I'm gonna say it every week.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say you're gonna hear me say it every week. Ryan Tannehill sucks.
Cuzzo put Tennessee.
Yeah, you said Cuzzo put Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna drug test him next time we get on the show.
You never know. You gotta see. Cuzzo got Tennessee. Give me Cincinnati though.
I got Cincinnati. I'm picking Cincinnati also.
I'm gonna go Cincinnati, but I'm a little weary of the receiver situation in Cincinnati. T. Higgins went out late in Monday's game, undisclosed injury for now. And Joe Burrow is still injured, so that defense could definitely get after him to a degree. And we saw he was favoring that calf. So, this team hasn't got on track yet. They've had ugly wins. Hopefully they can pull out another one.
This is tough. Tennessee. Henry's going to have a game sooner or later. You just don't know when it's going to happen. I want to lean with Cincinnati here because they got to get rolling. The offense got to produce sooner or later. They got to start, they started off rough 3 weeks in a row. Burrow gonna put up the numbers. You expect Jamar Chase to put up some numbers. Mixon gonna come out and do something sooner or later. So you want to see that offense start clicking. And Tennessee, Tannehill, I just can't believe it. Tannehill. I'm with my nephew here. Can't believe it, Tannehill. So I'm going with Cincinnati here with the win.
Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't never believed in him. All right, I'm done with the Tannehill hate.
Next game. Ooh, big game. LA Rams versus Indianapolis Colts.
Give me the Rams here. Give me the Rams. I'm going with the Rams. Colts, this is a letdown game right here. Colts coming off a big win over Baltimore. The Rams coming off a loss. The Rams going to Indy, and they're going to smack them in the mouth. Aaron Donald smacking them in the mouth. Smacking them in the mouth. Let's go Rams.
I didn't even think Aaron Donald was playing this year, but I'm going with the Rams as well. Cuzzo picked the Rams too, Juwan.
I'm going with Indy.
Upset of the week? Is the upset of the week for you? Or you got one coming up? You got one coming up.
I got one more.
I already know that was going to be. Everybody already knows.
Oh, no, it's going to be a 1 o'clock game. It's going to be that 1 o'clock game.
You already know.
Sheesh. I'll probably go with the Rams. Yeah. Sound about right.
With Juwan?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the trend here. I'm gonna go with the Rams. But you really can't doubt if Minshew plays. He showed out last week, showed the world that he's still a capable quarterback. But as I said last week, as long as Aaron Donald's on the field, your quarterback is in trouble. So hopefully he can get to Minshew or Richardson and wreak some havoc.
Tampa Bay at New Orleans.
The Saints is my sleeper team. I picked them from the beginning. They just a missed field goal away from being 3-0. They could have been 3-0, but they missed the field goal. I expect them to bounce back this week. Their defense still haven't given up more than 20 points. What's that, like 11 games now or something around there?
Yeah, 11, 12 games, one of them.
I like the Saints. I'm not buying into what Tampa Bay is selling down there. So I like the Saints to get a win here at home. And Alvin Kamara comes back, don't he?
Yeah.
Let's go Saints.
Yeah, I'm agree with Rob and go Saints.
I'm gonna go with the Saints. I can't trust Evans here against Lattimore, and then you got Baker Mayfield throwing on the ball. So the coverage is gonna be even tighter. So I don't think he's gonna break out.
No, it's all good. Evans going to show you stop playing with him. He gonna get him a touchdown.
The biggest game he had against him was like 40 yards.
Nah, I hear you. He gonna get a touchdown. Trust. He gonna put 7 on the fit. He gonna put 7 on the board.
Who that nation? I'm going with who that nation. Give me Saints.
Who that?
What Cuzzo pick? Who Cuzzo pick?
Cuzzo go with Tampa.
Oh, okay, Cuzzo.
I mean, you can't go wrong with that New Orleans defense. The addition to Kamara could definitely, they probably don't have him on a pitch count for sure. First game back, but the Lattimore Evans brawl that we're used to every so often is in play here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Tampa Bay. I can't trust Jameis Winston.
Nah, but the thing about it, when Jameis was there, he was on the center as well. So that's one thing they mix up. I saw that. I was watching that game a little bit. They had Hill. Hill took about 10 to 15 snaps as well. So yeah.
Oh no, very true. But this is a divisional game, so Tampa Bay is going to be keyed in on to when Hill is in the game and when he's in the backfield as a quarterback. But it's Jameis. Jameis is the only quarterback to get sacked for a 10-yard gain, and it's on national television. So I don't think he eats a dub this week. And they hope for Carr to come back, and they pray that he comes back sooner than ever.
Famous Jameis gets a week of practice, so he's gonna be all right. He's gonna get a week of practice. They get all the reps,
right?
So he's gonna be all right.
Listen, he gonna throw 400, 4 and 4. He gonna win. He gonna win. Listen. 4-4, cool. As long as the pick six don't happen.
Game of the family. Washington Commanders at Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
So Tyrell, you got Philly? You got Philly, Tyrell? I got you.
No. I
No,
I
you
got
go last.
Washington.
You and Juwan go last. You and Juwan go last.
Yeah, y'all two go last.
Y'all argue it up later.
I'll go first with this one. Philly, right now is one of my top 5 teams in the league. They're looking good. They're going strong, going in the right direction. The Commanders, I always said they was imposters. That 2-0 record. They was imposters. So they playing at Philly. Philly's a tough place to play. So I like Jalen Hurts and the crew to get this W against the Commanders.
Yeah, I only gotta say nothing. We know, you know who I'm going with, baby. We flapping the wings. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Sam Howell, Jalen Hurts.
Nah, I don't even think they should be in the same sentence.
That's all I gotta say. Sam Howell, Jalen Hurts. Going with the Eagles. I think it might be 6 sacks and some change against Sam Howell. 6 sacks.
You think he throwing a pick?
Maybe the sleigh.
Yeah, because Scary Terry not having 100 yards.
I got Eagles.
What about Cuzzo?
Cuzzo got.
Let's hope he has the Eagles.
He got Philly.
Okay. But yeah, I'll let my cousin have the last word here. Albeit the Eagles haven't been playing their best ball on offense. The defense has been looking spectacular. You can say what you want about the first game against Minnesota. We had a 2-score lead, and we're just trying to end the game there. So you can definitely understand the bend don't break philosophy there. But yeah, we haven't played our best ball yet. But on the offensive side, the defensive side has showed up and showed out. The 8-man lineup that we have on the front four has been spectacular. We have a couple injuries in the back 7. And we've still, with the reserves, been able to produce. I'm interested to see how well the offense goes this week. Washington is a formidable team. They're a divisional opponent, so we're going to see them again. And the kid named Sam has done some good stuff, but this is arguably one of the best or the better defenses he will see this season. Part 1. We'll see how he adapts and evolves in the second half. So we're going to fly Eagles fly at the link and hopefully come out there with a win. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I'd say 7 to 10 points on Sunday.
Touchdown in the field.
That's. But I think we're going to win. I think with the aggressive, huh?
We ain't expect nothing less from you, but go ahead.
I think with the aggressive defensive line coming from the Philadelphia Eagles, I can't say that they don't have a great defensive line. I think with that, we'll start throwing a little bit more of a screen pass to the receivers, getting the DBs to come up, and then maybe go over the top, a couple times. And hopefully we can catch 1 or 2 of them, and maybe that could be the difference in the game. But I got us winning by 3.
Okay, field goal. Oh, Minnesota at Carolina. I'm going with the Vikings. Give me the Vikings. I don't want to hear nobody's mouth next week. Give me the Vikings. If they lose this one, we're cleaning the house.
Yep, I'm going with the Vikings also. If they lose against Carolina and they don't have Bryce Young playing also, so they got to clear the house. There's no need to even continue to schedule.
Bryce I think he's back practicing too. Today he was practicing.
Oh, he was?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he'll play though, but that's just
Yeah,
my
but I said
opinion.
I thought he was going to be out this week and play next week, but things change. But we'll see.
Adam Thielen going up against his old team, right? Ain't he with
Yep.
Carolina
Yeah.
now going against the Vikings? So when you go up against the old team, you get a little extra juice. But he has Andy Dalton more than likely trying to throw him the ball. Andy Dalton used to play with your team, right, bro?
Yes, sir.
He can't get no wins. Kirk Cousins. I like Kirk Cousins to get his win. Let's go Vikings, get their first win in the year.
You sound stressed. You sound stressed, brother. You good?
Yeah.
Too. Cuzzo got Vikings.
So I'm going to go with Minnesota for the third week in a row. Again, I've been pushing for him. I think Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson is going to connect, but I don't think that's enough no more. But I'm still going with the Vikings. I just hope they win a game. I hope the Panthers is like an ego pride boost. I hope we win. I hope the Vikings win. I'm praying.
It's gonna be all right. I mean, the Panthers are still the Panthers. They don't have a substantial receiving core that can get away and get open. We saw Andy Dalton make great throw after great throw in a tight window to Adam Thielen and to the others. But yeah, whether it's Andy Dalton or Bryce, Minnesota gets the first win.
Pittsburgh at Houston, Texas.
Ew.
I gotta go with Pittsburgh on this game right here. CJ had a great game last week, but he's going up against a heavy blitzing team, so
Sheesh.
I don't think he'll make it out of this one.
I mean,
the
Jaguars blitzed him last week, and he tore him up.
I know, but I think Pittsburgh brings more heat. So for me, I'm going with Pittsburgh.
Right,
I gave CJ his flowers. Go ahead, nephew. Go ahead, nephew.
All right, like you say, he blitzing, right? But we're not seeing TJ Watt with the Jaguars. I mean, that's just a scary man. My fault for interrupting you, Uncle Rob. But I'm gonna have to go with little hand man Kenny Pickett to win them and the Steelers.
Yeah, I was giving CJ Stroud his flowers. Big win last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars. He putting up some good numbers. But like I said, I got to go with the defense here. Like nephew said, TJ Watt, he's different. That man is a monster out there on that field. And he's going to cause havoc over there for CJ Stroud and them. Plus, I got to ride with the short conference, man. Kenny Pickett out of Ocean Township, New Jersey. Get that dub, Steelers.
There you go. Now I'm going to go right there with you. It's a dome, so no worries about weather. And I feel like Kenny Pickett and Najee Harris gets the ground game going as well. And we get a nice sighting of George Pickens. We saw him a lot in training camp, but he's been a little bit quiet for the first part of the year. So we'll get a good taste of him and Najee Harris this game.
I'm going with Pittsburgh as well. Cuzzo's going with Pittsburgh as well.
Clean sweep.
It's a full sweep.
Raiders, Chargers. Oh, bad. I'm going with the Chargers. Give me Chargers, because I know my brother gonna fuss him out if they lose this game. Cuzzo got the Chargers too.
I got to pick the team that that was, well, it wasn't my sleeper team, but they got me my crazy win week 1 when I picked them, because I didn't think they were going to win, but I picked them for an upset. But the Chargers are a little banged up, and I'm going to pick the Raiders again this week.
Okay. And you said
Can
Cuzzo
I
had
coach
the
the
Chargers?
Can I coach the Chargers? Because who knows what the Chargers coach is going to do to get this game. He might just go blow this game out here on purpose. Like, I don't know what was running through his mind for going for it, backed up by your own end zone, up by how many other points they was up. Why not punt the football? He make things so difficult here, man. I like the Chargers to win, even with his mistakes. I like the Chargers.
See, I definitely agree. A lot of talent on the Chargers team. However, in my research, looking at this injury report, the Chargers have a lot of important guys out with hamstrings, groins, ankles, a lot of soft tissue, lot of major injuries. So I'm gonna have to go with the Raiders and Mr. Man himself, Jimmy Garoppolo.
He out with a concussion.
Oh, who's the backup?
Brian Hoyer.
Jesus.
He's questionable.
He's questionable.
So with the Chargers, it seems like the Chargers, for me, they don't like me. I'll go for them against the Titans, they lose. I go for the Vikings, the Chargers win. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I think the Chargers.
Oh, we just lost. We just lost. He just jinxed this.
I think I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I think they just have a very powerful offense. I mean, they did lose Mike, but he still got Keenan. They just know how to score. They just know how to score the football. They know how to get into the end zone.
Cardinals, Niners. I got the Niners.
49ers.
I also got the Niners.
Yeah,
I think it should be a clean sweep.
Wait. I picked the Cardinals.
Okay.
They coming off a big win over the Dallas Cowboys. Cardinals momentum plays a lot in football.
Yeah, but
ain't no way
they should have won the other.
Fran.
They should have won the other 3 games.
Yeah, okay. They should have beat y'all. Ain't no way they beating San Fran. I don't know. San Fran, like the spread is 14. San Fran is the number 1 team.
This is not a clean sweep. Tyra, you went for the Cardinals?
He went for the Cardinals.
You're trying to be 5-11, ain't it? You trying to go. You trying to progress.
I'm going San Fran here, big.
Come on, say that game that I'm waiting for, Father. Say the game I'm waiting. We all waiting to hear.
We gotta finish the pick for this one.
Right, I was like, EJ, who'd you pick?
Oh, I'm San Fran.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I'll round this out as well. San Fran, I have no idea what type of water Tyrell is drinking in Tampa Bay right now. we might need to go visit him and get him checked out.
Yeah, I don't know if he in Tampa or Flint. Continue. Come on, say the game. Say the game, sir.
New England at Dallas.
Woo! Yes, sir. I've been waiting for this game.
New England coming off of a big win over a team that they own. 15 straight against the Jets to get their first win of the season. Dallas coming off a very, very disappointing loss to the Arizona Cardinals. Okay, so I like the Cowboys here to bounce back at home against the Patriots. I like the Cowboys here by at least a touchdown. 24-17.
I got Dallas also this week.
Who Cuzzo got?
Cuzzo got Dallas.
Got you. Yeah, I feel like, as I said at the top, red zone efficiency will play a big role in this. I believe Dallas is near the bottom of the league right now in red zone efficiency. So, you get down there to it, can't really punch it in for whatever reason. But yeah, I want to ride with you, EJ. You and mac and cheese. But
it's all good. We don't need nobody on that train.
I understand, but this Dallas defense, man, it's there. They had a little blemish last week.
I understand, but you know who my coach is?
I understand who your coach is, but I also understand you are playing the Dallas Cowboys, and this is a little bit of a juggernaut game. It's a trap game for Dallas because I feel like Jerry and Mr. Kraft have a little beef going, but I'm gonna stick my neck out here. I'm gonna ride with Unc in the Cowboys.
Anyway, forget what all y'all saying. I'm going. I'd never go against the grain. I don't care how many. I don't care if I'm going against the 49ers. I'm gonna always pick my team. Go Patriots. I got the Patriots again. I have a better coach. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. My coach is better. My coach is gonna make Dak Prescott look like what Dak Prescott really is, an average quarterback. CeeDee Lamb gonna get his because CeeDee Lamb's just we're gonna put Gonzalez on CeeDee Lamb. He might get 100. Might. I like the Patriots winning by like a point, 3 points, something like that. I ain't that confident, but I'm gonna go with the Patriots. I'll be the lone wolf on this one. I like my coach.
Welcome back, Z. Sorry you're paying for the Patriots, and we got to do this to you, brother. But it's good to see you on the field, enjoying yourself. But you're gonna feel some pain. You're gonna feel a little pain. I hope you don't go out crying, don't come back in the game. But like last week, I'm nervous. I'm nervous every week, man. I don't know what team is gonna show up, but I think we'll get this W by a touchdown. So I got the Cowboys by a touchdown. Sunday night game. Chiefs, Jets. I got the Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs.
Cuzzo got the Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs also.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the internet sensation, Blazing the Nation. I'm gonna go with the Swifties on this one and rock out with them.
The Jets are this close to being a team divided. The defense is blaming the offense and Zach Wilson for not getting enough points because the defense is holding teams down and he's not producing. And when a team becomes divided, it's very, very difficult to be successful out there on the football field. A lot of finger pointing start going on. And this ain't the time that you want to go up against Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and Andy Reid, great offensive mind. So I like the Chiefs to beat the Jets, but I think it's going to be close. I'm looking to see the Jets make a move in these next coming weeks to get a quarterback. I know they just signed
Trevor Siemian.
Yeah, Trevor Siemian, but that's not who they want. I think they're going to make another move in these next couple of weeks to try to make the defense happy, to show that they're still trying to get into the playoffs and be contenders. But I like the Chiefs to win here.
Kirk Cousins.
Well, we hear me hate on a few quarterbacks, but there's particularly two: Ryan Tannehill and Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson is not good. Zach Wilson doesn't get it done. Their defense is amazing, but when you're losing last week to a team that puts up 15 points, and come on, you put up 10. Zach Wilson's just not good. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I think I have the Chiefs winning by like a touchdown and even 10 points.
New York got it going on. They got a Sunday night game, and then guess what? Monday night. Seahawks, Giants. Don't all speak at once. I'm going. I know everybody gonna pick the Seahawks. I'm going with the Giants at home.
No Saquon.
Give me the Giants at home.
Is Saquon playing?
Nah, I don't think Saquon.
He's still out.
Another week or two.
Yeah, I'm going Seattle. I'm going Seattle on this one, boss.
Yeah, I'm
Cuzzo
gonna
got
go.
Seattle. Cuzzo got
Yeah, I'm
Seattle.
gonna go. I'm gonna go Seattle. I think Geno Smith's gonna get it done. Like no Saquon, that's a big loss. I mean, but just go
No, it's
go
very
Seahawks.
true. Yeah, I feel like Seattle hasn't played their best ball yet. We haven't seen the best version of Geno yet. And the Giants team that was out there last week, concerned me a little bit. Albeit, they played a great game. I feel like this may be a Kickstarter for Seattle and their squad. Just real quick, have the Giants won at MetLife yet this year?
All right, that's all I gotta say. That's all I need to hear.
So you're saying the Giants ain't win a home game?
I just asked the question. I just try to get more information so I can make a educated guess on this game. But yeah, if they haven't won, you got to protect home field.
So mark that L in your column right there, nephew. Mark that L in your column right there, nephew. I like the big blue wrecking crew in this game right here. Brian Dayball, if you're listening to me, listen here right now. Do not even think about playing Saquon Barkley. We need him to get fully healed. All right, rest Saquon. Let Danny Dimes dink and dunk, hit Waller, hit Hyatt, hit everybody out there. Pass the ball. Use him as a running man too. He can run the ball too. Use him. But the big thing is our defense has yet to show up. Our defense has yet to show up. What better way to show up against Geno Smith? One of the guys that used to be on your team a few years back. You know what he liked to do. Take it away. We're going to blitz him to death. We're going to get us a couple sacks. Our defense has to show up. Thibodeau, I didn't even know you were playing this year. What are you doing out there? It's time for you to come, Thibodeau. It's time for you to make some noise. I like the Giants here. Get a big win at MetLife Stadium on Monday night. Get us the 2-2 and get me the lead in the record here for the week. Let's go, G-Men.
Easy. That guy's gonna lie. He ain't been close to the top.
I started from the bottom. Now I'm here.
We hear you.
All right, Drake.
We hear you. All right, so we got all the picks for Sunday. Anything you want to add or anything that you feel will be a deciding factor for Sunday's games?
Kirk, if you're listening to me, Kirk, please ask your defense to help you. Please. Just ask for a little bit of help. All we need is one stop. You lose the game by a touchdown every time. Just ask them for some defensive help. I need the Vikings to play like they actually have some all-pro players back there on the defense and stop playing like a bad defense. Jesus. There we go. I got mine out. I'm still scared, man.
Yeah, to piggyback on what Uncle Rob was talking about the Jets, you also had Aaron Rodgers call out the whole team, the entire team, asking them to grow up in the locker room divided. And he also added that if he was there, they'd be 3-0. So yeah, that team still has some growing up to do. And Aaron Rodgers is a consultant to Joe Burrow in his calf issue. So be on the lookout for something with Joe Burrow in that calf. Hopefully it doesn't get to the extreme as Aaron. But it'll be interesting to see how the Jets play out throughout the season and what moves they make going forward.
Well, I think all odds is going to be in that Minnesota and Carolina game. Because if Minnesota happens to lose and fall to 0-4, my brother's screaming, Kirk Cousins, he might be something the Jets go after. So I think a lot of odds is going to be on that game right there. And if Minnesota happen to fall to the Carolina Panthers, watch out.
That's going to kill me, man. like that's going to do it for me. Like they lose to the Panthers, I don't know. If the Panthers lose to the Vikings, I need y'all. I mean, no. If the Vikings lose to the Panthers, I need y'all to call and check on me because I ain't gonna be there. I'm gonna have a first round trip to go when I'm in the practice facility with them. I need to talk to the defense because ain't no way we scoring 20 points every game. I'm all like, I don't even like them, but I go for them every week. Ain't no way we scoring 20 points every single game and the losing. It shouldn't be possible. You have the two like leaders on offense. Your quarterback leads the league in yards. Your receiver leads the league in yards, and you still haven't won a game.
It's okay.
The thing I'm gonna be watching this weekend. State of Colorado again. I'm going to see what kind of state University of Colorado and the Denver Broncos. Hopefully
USC and the Bears.
I hope I picked the Bears, but I hope the Broncos show up. If the Bears beat the Broncos by 20 or 30, it's going to be a lot of rumblings going on around Colorado. I know everybody loves Sean Payton, but the rumblings are going to really start. So I just want to see what happens with that.
Sean Payton. They were speaking high about the Broncos. Oh, they got Sean Payton. They gonna turn it around. I don't know. I think it's going the same way. It might be going worse the way it's looking.
So bro,
no, not really. I mean, my biggest thing, I want to see how Denver's going to turn their season around after that loss.
You should want to see how Sam Howell going to rebound after the 4 interceptions he threw. That's what you should want to see.
We need to see how he going to rebound at the 6 and 10.
No, we good. That was just one bad game. Everybody has a bad game. We good.
Oh, okay. All
That's
right.
not. I don't even think we consider that bad. We consider that like one of the worst games like so far. Might be one of the worst games of the season. Wait, 4 interceptions. Did he throw a touchdown? Do they have negative QBRs? Well, if they do, he need to get one.
All right, guys. It's always a pleasure. Let's see who be in the basement. Let's see if everybody's above 500 next week, hopefully.
Let's see if we get that first 16 and no.
Oh, everybody banking on that $20.
Yeah, that's 6. That's 120.
Oh, and Sam Howell's QBR was 16. Excuse me, it was 19. He was 19 last week.
Like,
oh boy,
my point exactly. That's supposed to be negative. Yo, so listen. If y'all are football fans here, I'm gonna break that down for y'all in basketball terms. That's like plus minus like 30.
Oh man! All right, everyone. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to y'all next week.
Go Patriots!